Hey, what's up everybody, it's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 6, Episode 1. Can you guys believe we have been through 6 seasons? Well, 5 seasons. Starting on the 6th already? I haven't reviewed this show for a long time. Basically since I've been doing my videos. Don't y'all feel like you related to them a little bit? Like they family? And you just peeking in on your your real dysfunctional family. Yeah, I was glad to see the girls back. This season does promise to be a very entertaining one. We've got relationship problems, friendship problems, setbacks, divorces, engagements, infidelity. It's just a plethora, a smorgasbord, if you will, of foolishness. So, with all that being said, it's going to be a little bit of a long review. So, let's get to it, shall we? Porsha's going to be a lot of our season this year. Okay, last year, she and Cordell just about drove us crazy with that whole I am his wife and I do whatever he tells me to do spiel that they had going. And I'm not saying that submission is bad, okay, because it's not. The Bible says that a wife should submit to her husband, but, we've been through this before. Submission and control are two very different things. Cordell controlled that girl. I think we all saw it, and I had pointed out before that eventually you get tired of being controlled and you make some changes. Now she was forced to make the change, but shit, change came anyway. So this is what happens when you get the interpretation of submission into the wrong hands. Cordell and Porsha Stewart happens. Everybody feels sorry for Porsha, okay? Cynthia feels sorry for Porsha. Kandi feels sorry for Porsha. Nene feels sorry for Porsha. You guys saw Nene decided to take her up under her wing. You guys saw that she said that. Kenya feels her, I'm sure, whatever her version of feeling sorry is for somebody. Side note, what the fuck is going on with Kenya's makeup? If she didn't look like she had mud smeared on her face, I was like, bitch, that's from the Underground Railroad cover girl collection. Shit, her neck was a nice caramel, and then her face was fudge sickle. I was like, what is going on there? Didn't nobody tell her that? That damn high definition television is murder to the reality star. My TV, and I don't even have a super high quality high definition TV, but boy, it make everybody makeup look so bad. I don't know if it's maybe they not using professional. I know everybody is a damn makeup artist now. It's got to be something said for a professional makeup artist who knows how to put makeup on for these damn TV shows. I'm over it. Anyway, y'all, I'm off as usual. So, like I was saying, yeah, Porsha is going to be a lot of our season. I am really going to have to work hard to stay patient with Miss Porsha because, granted, she deserves to have her say. Okay, Cordell, being the idiot that he is, couldn't just man up and basically be a grown-up and tell his wife or his, who just doesn't tell their partner that they filing for divorce. I mean, I guess it happens, but can you at least be adult enough to let them know so they're not blindsided by this? So he was stupid enough to do that, knowing that they have this platform. Obviously, he thought that they weren't coming back to the show, or he had her, had her under his grip enough that she wasn't even, thinking about returning. This is what happens when you give somebody this kind of leeway. She's got this platform. She's on a TV show, and even though it might not be the fairest of fair, she is gonna drag your ass through the mud. Okay, and I don't think I blame her. Why not take advantage of the situation? It may or may not all be true. We all know that there's 3 sides to the truth. His side, her side, and then the truth right straight down the middle. I just gotta say that Cordell handed his ass to Porsha. Okay, and ass is what we talking about literally. Okay, whose ass is Cordell fucking around with? Let Porsha and her mama tell it. They didn't come straight out and say Cordell was gay, but they did a whole lot of insinuating. Okay, did y'all see that scene when she was talking to her mom and her sister? Her mother did all she could to gather up a couple of tears, and she was like, I knew when you had that miscarriage and he only came there one day, I knew something was wrong then. And I was just like, oh, so this is how we gonna do it. Of course, it's just like he made it very clear that he didn't want me sexually, so what is it that he did want? Okay, not coming straight out and saying it is gay, but yeah, they gonna do that shit the underhanded way. Although it ain't fighting fair, I'm just gonna have to go on and let Porsha have it now. I'm just gonna really have to work hard at, sitting there and having to listen to Porsha with her I am woman, hear me roar, and I'm gonna do this. Because what is the best revenge? The best revenge is just success. Succeed on your own without him. And let's not drag this, Cordell did me so wrong shit too far, because truth be told, y'all, the rumors was out way before she got married to Cordell that he was gay, and she was willing to put up with it back when it happened, and so now all of a sudden, shit done went south, and now you ain't too sure if he's not gay or not. You didn't know that before you got married. Okay, you wasn't really concerned about it before, so we gonna give Porsha a slide. I'm working with that voice. Y'all know it's like the Chihuahua. She's a beautiful girl, and that really does help me. I love to look at her. Her hair is always really pretty. Her makeup is always really pretty. She is a nice looking person, so that do kind of help with the irritation. So as of now, Porsha has everybody in her corner. Okay, what do RuPaul say? Don't fuck it up. Kandi and Todd are the picture of a happy couple. They are snugly set into their home, and what a beautiful home it is. They are engaged and they are in love. Okay, was it just me, or was anybody else kind of uncomfortable with all of the touchy-feeliness that they had going? Because they ain't never done that before, and I was just like, oh, where's this coming from? Every time you turn around, she up in his arms and everything. I was like, well, I mean, not that she shouldn't do it. I mean, that's her man. I'm sure she loves him. He loves her and everything. But I was just like, how y'all like Kandi's hair like that? Now, listen, y'all know I love red hair. I just went on and finally took it on back to the red, because I just wasn't feeling like myself with the old Olivia Pope, mom hair that I had going. So I had to take it on back to Blue Allure. Shout out to Blue Allure. Y'all always do me good, okay? I just love this hair. Anyway, I'm partial to the red hair. I like it. It's a statement. It's something very different and quite shocking. However, the kinky curly, y'all, I love kinky curly. Don't get me wrong. Natural hairs don't come for me. I don't feel like it today. Just because you got access to 8 bundles of hair, that don't mean put the shit in there. You see these motherfuckers walking around with they got a big ass, just a big humongous editorial type hairdos. This is for the magazines, not for every day. Kandi's hair is not quite that bad. Actually, I think the volume of the hair is really cute. But the red is so... It was like Ronald McDonald-y. Can I say that? Was it close to mine? I was just like, I'm gonna order a Big Mac. I don't know. I think I don't really like the red kinky curly hair. Maybe. But anyway, all right. Kandi and Todd, they're in love. However, they got a little small problem. I've told you guys before that Joyce ain't feeling it, okay? Because Joyce has been having her ear to the streets, and the streets are telling her that Todd is fucking around. You guys all know that for whatever reason, Kandi always gets the reputation of being a sugar mama and taking care of her man and getting men who are not as placed as she is in life. The fact of the matter is, when you are very successful like Kandi is, it is kind of hard. The pickings start getting slimmer. I don't see anything wrong with a man making less money than the woman if everybody is comfortable in their positions, and if the man still does bring something to the table, he just ain't bringing as much, okay? But Todd to me seems like a good enough guy, okay? I don't see him as somebody that's riding her coattails. I just don't see it. Do you guys? Whatever the case is, Mama Joyce see it. Mama Joyce think he fucking around, and she ain't here for it. So Todd wants them to get together and all have a conversation and try to smooth out the edges. Kandi ain't feeling too sure about it. She was like, well, I'm not really sure, but I can't really find out why she feels like this. Y'all love doing Kandi. I guess it's not impossible that Todd could be fucking around. Right now, I just don't see it. But we will see as the season goes on, okay? I've heard that they will be the Kirk and Rashida of this season. That's what they're saying in the blogs. I really hope not. I really hope that these two have not sold out their relationship for a reality show. No new relationship needs to be pulled and picked apart like that, okay? Good luck to y'all. Nothing with Phaedra. She had a baby. Okay, they call him Mr. President. I don't really know why. I missed the whole explanation. Y'all know Phaedra, she just be carrying on talking and talking. Sometimes I just tune Phaedra out. She and Apollo bought a house in Buckhead. And side note, that fucking Apollo is so damn fine. I am not the pretty boy type at all, okay? I like a little gruff, a little hard edge, a little roughness, to you. But you gotta have a job. You gotta work. Okay, be responsible adult. But that Apollo is so fucking fine. Oh my god, when he had that white beater on, did he have a white beater on? I'm thinking to myself, like, did he have a white beater on, or is this something I just made up in my mind, in my fantasy? Oh, he was looking so good, y'all. Couldn't you just see the sweat just glistening off his body? Who's calling me? God damn it. All my friends know I'm doing a video on my lunch break, Deborah, and they insist on calling me anyway. Anyway, y'all, Apollo, yeah, he is just something beautiful to look at. You can already tell that this house, this project that he's doing, he's putting his whole prison back into, fixing up the house. They can't quite agree on what she likes, French provincial, I think she said, and he likes man cave, so yeah, they're going through their struggles or whatever. We already know who's gonna win that battle, okay? Because who wear the fucking pants? The excitement for Phaedra and Apollo come later on in the season, because we see that Kenya has offered to slob on the knob of Apollo, and Phaedra, yeah, she ain't really too pleased with that, considering that's her husband. So yeah, we'll have some more with them, but for right now, it's nothing. Kenya is back this season with her regular Kenya-ness. She goes down to Cynthia's school of fashion and modeling, or whatever it's called, and she lets them know that she is back. She also lets Cynthia know that she's very upset with the fact that nobody reached out to her when she was going through her landlord issues. Okay, basically the landlord was saying that the bitch was not taking care of the house, was not doing the landscaping. And these big houses out here, when you live in somewhere as HOA, you don't pay the HOA. You don't take care of paying the rent. Okay, you are renting the house. Can you pay the rent, please? She got back behind like 3 months or something, and they put her ass out. Okay, so she was feeling real sorry for herself. But I'm just like, yeah, Kenya, that's how it works. It's called paying the fucking bill. They booted her ass out. She's upset about it that nobody reached out to her during her time of, turmoil, sadness. She needed her friends. Well, none of these girls are your friends, Kenya, because you alienated just about every single person at the damn reunion, with the exception of, I'd say, Nene, because Nene is the queen bee. After that reunion, did she really think that these girls was gonna be reaching out to her and wanting to hang out with her and make sure she was okay? I really don't think so. Okay, on top of that, everybody got shit to do. Like Cynthia said, fuck, Phaedra just had a damn baby, bought a new house. Porsha's going through a divorce, and on top of that, them two girls don't even like you, okay? Cynthia's got her shit going on. She writing books and, releasing dolls and moving schools, and, Nene was getting married, and it's just like, yeah, we all got shit to do. Can't nobody just sit up here and be worried about what's wrong with Kenya. Now, how many of you guys was dismayed to find out that Kenya is still on this whole thing with Walter? She's upset that Walter went to Nene's wedding. Okay, the wedding that she didn't go to, yeah, she's upset that they invited her because she feels like the loyalty should stand with her. Y'all, I can't go through another season with this whole thing with Walter, okay? I am willing to say that this child is obsessed with Walter. Who the fuck cares if Walter can? I mean, is he not supposed to go nowhere in Atlanta because she here now? I can't, you guys, I can't do another season of Walter Gate. Nene, who is the queen, is back on the show. And yeah, Nene had to do a little bit of regrouping, okay, because at the end of last season, actually the whole last season, Nene wasn't really paying too much attention to what was going on this show, because she had Glee and she had New Normal. Not that she wasn't really concerned for Real Housewives of Atlanta, but you know what, she was moving forward with her career. Now that shit done got a little messed up because New Normal got canceled and Glee has been pushed back. Now that all this has happened, Nene has got to change up her approach a little bit. She can't be quite so above the cattiness this season, because truth be told, that is what got her to her place on this show in the first place. I thought it was interesting that she and Kenya are at odds. All right, because last season she was pretty much, didn't really pay Kenya much attention. And we were all kind of betting that Nene was going to be leaving this show, and that Kenya was, trying to make her name known enough so that she could take Nene's spot. Nobody else there had a strong enough personality to take over that role. And she's even said on interviews and everything everything, that she's coming for the spot. So yeah, now that Nene, you know, has to kind of put her concentration back on this show, she ain't fixing to let no goddamn Kenya take her place. For now, it looks like the issue between Nene and Kenya is that she didn't come to the wedding. She didn't RSVP. She didn't even mention that she wasn't coming. She just basically ignored the invitation. I guess I would have been a little bit put off about that, but considering the show and everything like that. However, not enough to not be talking. I really just feel like this is something for the two of them to be pitted against each other, add a little drama to the show. We always have to elevate matters on reality shows, okay? What is like a little teeny tiny issue in real life, that shit become gargantuan on the TV show. I predict the power struggle between these two all season long. Who do you guys think will win? Lastly, you guys, Cynthia is moving her school. Yes, the Cynthia Bailey School of Fashion and Modeling, or whatever it's called, is moving into an industrial warehouse across the street from Bar 1. Mr. Peter has taken their money and invested, either bought the building or leasing the building. I don't really know exactly what they was doing, but he got the little place across the street so he can keep a keen eye on this woman. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. He don't seem like he's really got her under his thumb like that, but I've actually grown to kind of like these two. It's been a hard road to liking Cynthia, because Cynthia has been a constant fence straddler, never quite, you know, a little bit of a backstabber, you know, never quite drew the line in the sand. You ain't never really knew what she meant, what she stood for. All we know is that she was fucking in love with Nene. This season is looking like Cynthia is really finally gonna have her own opinion. We gonna keep our fingers crossed. And I even like Peter, even though Peter is so abrasive, and it is hard to get past his abrasiveness. Now, I don't really know if this is because he's from the islands. You know, you get different people say different thing about men from the islands. Whatever it is, he just says shit that just be like, oh, nigga, shut up. Everybody know you ain't got no money. His Bar 1 is doing very well out here, you know, but they always look like they're doing well, and then all of a sudden they shut down. But I went to Bar 1 recently, and it was cool enough. It's like all the other lounges out here in Atlanta, but, you know, I'm wishing the two of them luck or whatever. But I saved Cynthia for last because this was the big to-do of the episode, okay? She's having a grand opening, all-white party. She wants everybody to come, and they all do come. Everybody follows the rules. They all wear all white, okay? I was like, good thing they didn't invite Marlo. Marlo come up in that bitch with some hot pink on. Things are going good. Everybody is there. Everybody's happy to see each other. This is sort of like the time when I guess when everybody gets back together. They've been on hiatus or however long the show's been off, and they all seen each other again for the first time, quote unquote. Going good until your girl Kenya get there. And y'all know I told you guys that Kenya's feeling some kind of way. Everybody pretty much ignores her and her stupid feelings until she, you know, is basically corners Nene. She tells Nene how, you know, upsetting it was that nobody reached out to her when she was put out on the street, and then she mentions the shit about Nene inviting Walter to her wedding. In which case, Nene did what she does best, which is read Kenya from the windows to the wall. I think the main reason why we really love Nene is because she has the ability to read somebody word for word what you want her to say. She does not lose track. It's like she has a script. She doesn't stumble over her words. She says exactly what she needs to say. I don't care if you are trying to talk over her. She does not lose her train of thought. That shit be so nice to see. You don't even hear the other person because Nene always gonna get her fucking point across. Nene was like, bitch, you, not one woman or one man will ever dictate who is my friend and who I talk to. And I was like, girl, you better say it. You made that stupid Kenya look so retarded. You know, Kenya was trying to come back and talk over her, but you will not do it. I don't know if it's because Nene is so fucking tall, because she have on those heels that make her even taller, if it's the blonde hair, if it's her strong stature. I don't know what it is, but I love that about Nene. The bitch is not gonna let you have the last word. So yeah, Kenya tried to recover, but it was not happening for her, not that night, okay? Kenya did not win that night. So it's gonna be an interesting season, you guys. I'm here for it, definitely so. Y'all tell me whose team you guys are gonna be on. Will you be on Team Porsha, Team Kandi, Team Cynthia, Team Phaedra, Team Kenya, or Team Nene? I was talking about that damn Kandi's hair, and every now and then when this hair hit a certain light, it do kind of had an old Ronald McDonald feel to it. That's it, you guys. I want you guys to remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar below. All right? So I hope that you guys have a wonderful I got distracted. Hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.